on that screen anymore. I still wish we could just pick up one of these guns. Seems like it would be very, very helpful for us to have just guns that nullify Mofang technology, you know what I mean? Just pick one up. The swapping around did take some kind of like. Are you talking specifically in terms of intuitiveness, like the swapping of the spheres, or just like how convoluted it was in terms of which ones you had to swap? Oh, you meant the bleeder one. Okay, so this is unintuitive. Oh boy. We'll see how long I bash my head against this then. Cause okay, we've tried all of the locations that were able to touch the outer perimeter, including spots that were covered up by the projectors. I'm pretty sure I've taken down all of the projectors I've seen. Let me... Get kind of close to the bleeder here. He does kind of say, like, shut down the bleeder. I mean... I do see the walkway. Let's get down there really quick. Hang on. I'm gonna take a closer look at it. We can kind of extrapolate. Let's get over here. Huh, there are a bunch of Arai on it. Does that mean anything? Kind of in this direction, right? If we were to do like a straight line. I don't think there's anything we could do from this side anyway. You know what? I just thought of something. So, every time we... Every time we moved aside the, every time we connected a tree, he took away another panel on the top of his, kind of workshop. Because, like, he installed it. But then that cart is gone from blocking the door. So now that we've connected all the trees, can we access that door now? Hang on. I've been thinking about that door as, like, we haven't been able to get back up to the waterfall area because it was been blocking the door. So, we might be able to get back up here now? Hang on. Yes, in fact. This door is openable now. Okay. Thank God. Okay. Which now... So either the way to the bleeder was up here, or something else that we need, potentially. Can we? Yes. Yes. Bonk. There we go, finally. There's the bleeder. Okay, yeah. You do need to notice that he's been moving away the mine carts, and that they were blocking the door. Oh, mine carts, like the kind of trams or whatever. So yeah, if you hadn't noticed that it can be kind of like, well, where do I go now? But it was one of those things where it was like, it looked like the only place I haven't been able to go through the edge was the waterfall area. So that was kind of like in the back of my mind. Okay. Dynamite? Okay. Should we run? Nothing happened? The bleeder's about to go off. Wait a minute. Okay. I guess it should be fine. But, wait a minute. Oh, I can't pull it down anymore. Okay. There's all this dynamite in here! Okay, hang on. Now we gotta do something, perhaps, to activate the dynamite? Bonk. We can't access the other minecart area, right? The one where the crane is? Because there's just, like, no footing. Like this way. Yeah, we can't access this side here at all. I don't think we're supposed to be able to. Maybe. Let me give it some thought. Like, the thing. There's definitely dynamite in it. Let me, let me run over here. Like, the bleeder going off doesn't seem to have done anything different. Like, it's still on. Right? Even after I flipped the switch upwards, the bleeder still went off. Unless I just need to wait for it to go off again. I'm going to assume Cecil's not going to say anything helpful. Oh, here it goes again. Yeah, it still went off without anything happening, so there's gotta be something else I need to do. Would changing the water flow do anything? That would cause problems with the power, right? Because water flow is helping. Let me try redirecting the water flow, because that's the other thing, like, we have not been able to access until now again. Oh, not this way. I can't use the elevator. I forgot. Actually, while we're here, let's bother Cecil some more. CW. Uh-huh. Okay. Wrathy and flustered. Sure are a choice of words. He's so much help, yeah. Really, what would we do without his advice? We're not able to change this anymore, it looks like. If I recall from the bleeder note, it's made from Villain technology, so it's not like we can just like it's not Mofang technology, so I can't just like point a laser at it. Hang on, let's take a look around here again. Nothing immediately noticeable. I mean, if water was no longer flowing to it, it wouldn't be able to function, potentially, but we can't redirect water flow anymore. The dynamite is there, so clearly we need to set off the dynamite somehow? That is a cool effect. No, we would also be kaput if we were to just, light them then and there, clearly. So we did. We don't need to do it again. I don't need to blow up again. But yeah, that's why I've been pronouncing it as villains, because just calling them villains just seems kind of silly, to be quite honest. It feels very much like we want you to think that the villains are the quote-unquote evil aliens. But no, it was the Mofang. Wait a minute, wait. I suddenly remember something. Let's see. This is for the battery, right? Bleeder switched on. Don't reverse plus polarity? I don't think there's any way of changing anything else here, though. Like, I think we need this in any either way, so don't think that's it. Other things that are maybe not touched on yet are the voltages, like the voltage powers that were connected to the trees at the roots. But I don't know if that actually... I think that's just an indicator of them extracting power from the roots, not anything else per se. Should I go look at the bleeder? The bleeder related notes again? Perhaps? Let's see. Bigger project, but to do. Here's instructed to allow the system to bring in the suspicious of Mailer Farley's death. He believed that without knowing more precisely what would happen to the cell wall at fruition, it was ill-advised to allow it to possibly open, thus allowing what might be outside in, the inside out. The system's capacity to throttle all four connected worlds. The idea, as you were aware, was to suppress the ecosystem power and thus inhibit the majority of the trees. The rate of dissipation is sensed and regulated automatically. The power is collected through Villain-engineered extruded cables that attached directly to the dome membrane. When the maximum power level is exceeded, the dissipation phase is triggered, creating an electrical charge followed by a discharge into the water. Through electrolysis, an amount of hydrogen and oxygen is generated. We capture some of these, blah, blah, blah. And as you know, we discourage swimming when the bleeder is operational. Oh yeah, the light. If perhaps you're too young to remember when phones had that system of like ABC for 2, so on and so forth, it's maybe a little bit mean. But I mean, they do have the rotary phone near the gas station, so that was a nice little, like, the hint was there at least, because like I don't remember, like I used to we used to have to deal with those phones, and I don't remember shit. My memory's bad. Let's take a quick look here. Let's see. The needle's still increasing. Oh, is it whenever the needle hits max capacity here, that's when the bleeder goes off? Yeah, it went back down again. So there is something to this system that maybe we have to do something to. Down in the root area. Well, that's why we can just access the other routes from here, maybe. Bonk. This one's already maximized, so it's only the one... So is it only the one in Hunrath because of the bleeder? Is that how it is? Bonk. This one's also maxed. And yep, this one is also maxed. So yeah, it really is just... it really is just the Hunrath one. But maybe not. I didn't see any way to mess with the thing down here. I thought this was like a switch, but it's not. Oh, just like seeing the license plate. Yeah, it took me a hot minute because I was preoccupied with the compasses. I was preoccupied with the compasses, and then I was like, wait a minute. If it's not like the word California itself, then license plate. I think I was literally just like, I'm just gonna double check the garage to see if there's anything, and I was like, oh right, license plates. I don't know. I do feel like the compasses might have been a bit of a red herring there, for sure. Still thinking. This was just the... yeah. Was that actually a hint for the pod that he was in? No, because he was 222. Okay. Just seeing this 158. Just showing how it looks like, I guess. 18. And it's the crank. Just a moment. Okay, if we scoops this back here... I guess there was... yeah, there's nothing really else here except the bridge. Yeah, I'm a little unsure. Kind of racking my brain on what else that I might have forgotten about. In terms of, like, things I haven't done yet? Or haven't used? Do I maybe want to shut down... hang on. Let me check another thing that I haven't thought of in a while. Sphere Caves, CW, Farley Tower, Junkyard Bucket. Garage downtown. If I turn that off, what does that do? It just turns off the power for this section, right? Yeah. And the garage. The garage and the ramp in the town. The bleeder is, I guess, not connected to this power grid. Oh, no worries. I'll figure it out eventually. I'm just gonna have to rack my brain for a second. Like, we've got to work that dynamite somehow. The minecart... I suppose the minecart could make it to a vantage point where it can see the... But I don't know if, that would be enough. Like, with the laser doesn't seem to affect anything but Mofang technology, which is why I'm not entirely sure that would work. And it's worth a try. I could haul it all the way up back to the junkyard area. Actually, you know, I didn't try going up here. Hello. Hello, CRT and flat screen. Interesting. Oh, these are all the voltages for... The lamp is cracked. Okay. I didn't realize this was like a lookout tower, too. Hello! It's just a detonator plunge! Okay. Maybe it was that easy. It does seem to be connected. You guys ready for a big boom? Holy shit. Going out with a bang. Destroyed the bleeder in Hunrath. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Almost there. Real good, not much left. Just waiting for all the natural way of things to happen now. Lots of folks left behind, but I reckon they've passed. I don't move real well, carving legs. You can see how useful these tracks is to me. Not sure what's getting into them crazy
Well,
Been a long time since I've seen them. A very long indeed. Black copy. Seems like it's regular job.
what did I tell you?
This ain't. What happened here? What happened? This ain't Earth, is it? But no, I don't know. It's gone. All gone. There's nothing left. Nothing. Caroline. Caroline.
We all made it, but most couldn't swap. It's too late. Oh, Cecil.
But I didn't. I figured you was home. I'm so sorry, Caroline.
No, Cecil. It just wasn't meant to be this way.
No, but
Well, what did I say? Was there even any Earth to go back to? What did I say like an hour ago? Oh man, that sucks. So he actually was under the impression that everybody else was dead. If he would stop to like talk to us for like 5 seconds, we could have told him that everybody's in cryo. Like they were okay. I I don't know. What was your plan here, CW? Okay, so we gotta do something else. We can't destroy the bleeder yet until we figure out something else. Clearly. Also, yeah, I hadn't quite realized I couldn't go all the way up in the elevator, so I totally missed that section. I'm glad I double checked. Cecil, what the fuck? Okay, well. That means we need some way to stop. I think we need some way to, activate the trees properly without activating CW's stuff. Is that it? Or do we not even... Is there anything we can do about the panels he's put up? I'm trying to think of if there was anything else on any other planet. Or, like, sphere. But I really can't place anything else. Right, the red wire. I could have done that too. Oh my god, so many. Maybe we should wait on this too. Well, we'll see the full credits later. Oh no, is that where the last place it saved me is here? I wish there was a way to manually... Oh no, it put me up here. Okay, so let's not do that. Instead, let's take a look-see here. There's gotta be something else. There's got to be another way. So there's absolutely nothing in the Mofang sphere on Soria. It was just kind of like... There was basically nothing but the tree. So the thing here is that we still need to take the bleeder down in order for the trees to actually fully mature, right? But if we do that, then Cecil's gonna activate the panels, so... Yeah, we can no longer do anything with that. And now we can't get back to the area where everyone is, like, in the pods. It's not like we could communicate with them anyway, I suppose, but, like... Panels... Gotta do something about these panels in specific, I suppose. If we have his battery, he's always insistent about his battery being hooked in. So if we have the battery unhooked and we detonate the bleeder, he won't be able to activate the panels. Assumedly. Like, he double triple checks that we put in the battery, so like, this is what's powering his thing. So if we just leave this unhooked, then it should be good, right? I guess we'll see. Worst case is we see the bad ending again. Oop, nope. This way. It is a nice view from up here. Alright. Take 2. Let's explode the bleeder again.
Almost there. Real good, not much left. Just waiting for all the natural way of things to happen now. Lots of folks left behind, but I reckon they've passed. I don't move real well, carving legs. You can see how useful these tracks is to me.
Oh, I see him now.
What's getting into them crazy Capitar critters? They ain't unplugging my battery. We're going home, not wherever. All right now, I'll power up my override when the time comes. It works a lot like them little swappers. It'll swap us home. You don't spend much time here, and that ain't a bad
well, this is a much nicer place, for sure. Look at it. And yeah, it looks like, all of the biomes came with us. Yay! I guess that was abduction. So I guess the whole idea was that, whatever the seeds were doing, they were already plucking people who were about to die anyway, from different time periods. And in order to make sure that the civilization doesn't die out because of God knows what happened to the Earth, and probably to the other alien species like home planets, potentially. They were brought to a different planet to live, which is interesting. I guess that might have been the goal of the trees at the very end. Yeah, exactly. They were saving people. Yeah, I do remember reading that. Oh, and so he does also chew you out if you hadn't hooked up the battery yet over the bleeder. Okay, yeah, that makes it even clearer then, I suppose. But yeah, we did in fact save everyone by not going with his plan, so... Trees are good, batteries are bad. Wait, he still hooks it up? Do you have to, like, you have to go up there and unhook it? Like, you have to, like... Even if you had it unhooked before, you have to go back up there and unhook it again? Ooh, that is mean. I see. Interesting. Okay. He's just double, triple checking his stuff then, I guess. But he does harp on the battery enough that, like, at least it didn't take me too long to get to the conclusion of, wait, the battery. Alright, well, I enjoyed that game. I liked the whole idea of the swapping was really neat, and like the environments and the way the particle effects worked when you swap were really neat. The puzzles ranged from neat to maybe a little drawn out, but overall I didn't feel like too frustrated on anything in particular. It didn't feel like too terrible for me, to be honest. I enjoyed it. Oh yeah, no, I mean, again, I've played Mist, Riven, and Exile, and I would argue that there were much more, like, esoteric puzzles in Riven than there are here, for sure. Like, everybody talks about, like, the animal puzzle from Riven. And admittedly, I think I needed to get a hint on that back in the day when I played it. Oh, the Room! I still need to play the Room 3. I played 1 and 2. 1 and 2 are very good. Ooh, Keepsake. Okay. I will check that one out too. Yeah, so like I said, I've played, Mist, Riven, and Exile. I really want to get to the rest of the Mist series. I've heard 4 and 5 aren't as great as the first 3, but I don't know if that's just subjective opinion. And then I actually did back Firmament. I just haven't gotten to it yet because I'm very silly. And it takes me forever to get to things. And I kind of wanted to finish Obduction first, even though they're not connected. I was just like, you know what? It's long overdue. I need to play Obduction as well. Mist is such a classic. I will always gush over Mist. I feel like a lot of my love for like point and click and like puzzle games definitely came from Mist back in the day, so yeah, I'm not too clear about the history of like Uru and Mist Online. Cuz like I've heard of them, but I wasn't exactly clear on like how they connected sort of thing. Right. Right, the Riven remake. God. I hope that's going to be a banger. Cuz Riven is just there's so much good about Riven too. Like Mist will always be like the classic in my heart, but there was just like so much they did in Riven that was like really cool. Oh my god, Maniac Mansion. I Both of those are also games that like I've talked about getting to forever and I still haven't because god there's so many games to get to, but yeah. Um I should make like a short list of point and click games I need to play. Alright, I have no space for VR. I wish I could play in VR, but there is no space in my room. Yeah, Real Mist. I I swear there are like two different versions of like Real Mist. Or like, the quote unquote move around 3D Mist sort of thing. There's part of me that still wants to play like that still loves like the really classic, the original Mist though, just like kind of that whole setup. That might just be my nostalgia, but yeah, cuz like back in the day I think I bought Real Mist. And it was kind of neat at the time. But then yeah, there was also the Mist remake. Yeah, Riven was just there was just so much good about Riven. Oh, there's so many backers. I wish I could speed things up with a click, but I can't. I cannot. Can I? No. um, and honestly, I remember Exile pretty fondly too. It's been ages, and I'd love to play it on stream because I don't remember too much anymore. But I still recall that like Exile was good. I liked Exile. Again, I see what you did there. Aporia Beyond the Valley. Ooh. I'm gonna need to write these down to make sure I don't forget. Oh no, we're still in the A's. There's so much. But yeah. Let me check. How did I do in terms of It looks like I missed 2 achievements. Oh, well, thanks for watching. Have a good night. But yeah, it looks like I've only missed 2 achievements. I assume they're probably just like side things that I forgot that I didn't get around to doing. House of Da Vinci. Man, there's so many games I should test out. A couple weeks ago I was playing through the Rusty Lake games. Those were interesting. Um they felt very like Flash game era, which is not a bad thing. There's plenty of like really good Flash games out there. It just like the presentation felt very like Flash game. I don't know. I I could suspect that they started as Flash games before they were like brought over to Steam. But there were movies? I didn't realize there was Rusty Lake movies. Yeah, there's still a couple games, like the more recent ones, that I need to finish playing through, because I eventually got the whole series and I was just kind of like binging through it all. Um, but I still kind of need to finish that. Yeah, I was not aware that there were movies. Do they still have movies on Steam? Because I feel like that was like they had like anime or like other things you could watch on Steam, but I don't even know if they do that anymore. Oh yeah, Cube Escape Paradox, yeah. I just like found a guide online that was like, hey, this is like the quote unquote like order to play the games, and it was like I guess a recommendation from the um, developers on how to play through them, and so I just kind of like playing through them in that order. But yeah, it's an interesting set of games. Some of the puzzles there were a little much, I feel like, but Paradox, a Rusty Lake film, interesting. Okay. I'm gonna curiously peek at that while we're in the D section. Good lord. But yeah, I don't know if there's much else to really say on the subject of the game itself. Uh, I did find it fun. I do wish there was like you could have if interacted with Farley maybe. That might have been fun, but like I guess in the context of the story it wouldn't really make sense because everybody else was supposed to be, you know, potted. But still, that would have been fun. Or just like a interacting with some of the other uh remainers. Also, I found it. Paradox, a Rusty Lake film. Interesting. And it's free, too. Wow. Okay, I guess I'll just add that to my library. Oh no. This is still taking forever. We might have to just back out at this point. But yeah, I might look up the last two achievements and see if I'm able to get them. Let's see, we can check the guides. Achievements. Achievement guide. Okay, so... Sweet Revenge and Excellent. Okay. Okay, it figures it's related to the box. Okay, we'll go do that quickly. I swear I wrote that number down correctly, though. Did I mess it up? I'll have to double check if I miswrote that number. Okay, yeah, this is really long. we're going to just load the game. There's just so many backers. Okay. Yeah, should probably just take a screenshot. I'm just so used to taking a bunch of notes in a notepad for these kinds of games. Good old-fashioned way. This way. Actually... Wait, which would be faster? Farley's or... Would it be faster through Farley's? I always can't make up my mind which way's faster, to be honest. Yeah, I'll just go through Farley's. Actually, you know what? The tree is even faster, isn't it? The tree is actually faster now. I always forget. Now I can just teleport between the routes. Okay. What's it? Nope, not that way. It's this way. Boop. Actually, which way was it to the skeleton room again? Was it down this way? I'm getting myself lost. It's... Okay, yeah, I did pass it, sorry. Here we go. Here we go. Let me double check this. Or I can just take a screenshot, but 2757 227 478 23 446 98 485. Yeah, I copied that down correctly. 227 Well, maybe just I inputted it correctly. God, man, rip that mofang. Okay, stuck on a rock. I will say, occasionally, I just get, like, caught on geometry in this game when I'm running. That's been, like, a minor inconvenience. It's just, like, sometimes I seem to, like, get caught up in geometry and I can't move for, like, a short moment. This way. Okay. So the box is up in the air. I think I have to do it like this. Let me double check. Destroy the box with all the buttons and cap tar. You need to find the code, blah blah, enter the code into the box when the box is lifted off the ground. Okay. So 2 7 5 7 2 2 7 8 2. Oh, I messed up already. It's 2 7 5 7 2 2 7 4 7 8 2 2 7 4 7 8 2 3 4 4 6 9 8 4 8 5. Oh! Haha! Fuck you, box! Oh man, we really busted it. Okay, and now when the box is on the ground again after you've done Sweet Revenge, enter this really long number. Okie dokie. Yeah. Just gonna copy it over. 8 9 9 9 8 8 1 9 9 9 1 1 9 7 2 5 3. Where does this number come from? This indicates it is awaiting one of the Easter egg codes. If you Google the term retro encapulator, it comes back as something like box or device of infinite complexity. Interesting. There's 62 Easter egg codes? Of course. It did its job. It made me look at it for a good, like, I don't know how long while I was, like, flipping buttons and flipping switches and pressing buttons and stuff. Okay. Alright, let's try 0, 1, 1, 8, 9, 9, 9, 8, 8, 1, 9, 9, 9, 1, 1, 9, 7, 2, 5, 3. Okay, it's flashing now. I guess I'll use this number that's shown in the screenshot. Okay, let's try this one. Let's do 3, 4, 7, 2, 9, 2, 0, 7, 6, 4, 5, 8, 3, 9. Oops. Shit. I messed up. 4, 7, 2, 9, 2, 0, 7, 6, 4, 5, 8, 3, 9, 0, 2, 0, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it lit up green, and now we have to go back to Farley's house. I'm curious as to where these codes came from. Were they given to backers, perhaps? This way. This way. Actually, if we're going through the tree, then yeah, guess we would want to go this way. Oh, I keep going down that path even though it doesn't go anywhere. This way. Okay, back to to Hunra. I love this whole, like, root tree area. It's so aesthetic. Okay, and then we have to go to Farley's house. And, the projector. Do you know one game you can't 100% without checking the achievements is... Oh, Fez. Check the achievements, interesting. Oh! I hadn't even gotten into the house yet, but the achievement popped. Nice. Oh. Hang on, I'll scooch it over so it's not, like, blocked by the 15. There you go. Yeah. Is that the dev team? Or are they, like, backers? But yeah, and there's the Easter egg. But yeah, I guess that's it. I don't think we have really anything else to do in the game, so I just realized the time too. It is pretty late. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Next week, I'm actually not sure what I'm going to be doing next week. I'll figure it out. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and good night.